Hey peeps, what's up? Punchy here, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to do our unboxing and initial impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. So this here is the box itself, and once you've opened the box, inside that you will have the phone. Other than that, you have another little box wherein you have your terms and conditions, the paperwork, and you also have a USB Type-C to Type-C cable along with a SIM ejector tool. Now, do note there is no charger inside the box. However, this device does charge at 15-watt wired charging. I have linked a charger in the description of the video. And before you ask me, hey Manchi, what about wireless charging on the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G? The answer to that is no. This device here does not have wireless charging. So here it is. This is the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G out of the box. Now on the bottom you have your speaker grill, you have your Type-C port, you have your mic, and you have the ever so rare headphone jack. Then on the left of the device you have your SIM card tray, and you also have a micro SD slot because this device here is just 64 GB internal memory. So Samsung giving you a SD card slot is highly appreciated. Now, another thing you should know is that this device has no IPX rating, which means it's not safe to use it in water, near the pools, near the beaches. But again, it's nice to see Samsung have this rubber thing around the SIM card tray so that if you ever get a water splash, then they are trying to stop the water entering the device by having this rubber washer around the SIM card tray. Then nothing on the top. On this side, you have your volume buttons, no texture, nothing like that. This here is your power button, and it also doubles up as the fingerprint scanner. This is how the back looks like. You have a triple camera setup. Now the main sensor here is a 50 megapixel, and then you have two other 2 megapixel sensors which I think are of no use. The back here, as you can see, has a little bit of texture to it, and it does make a bit of noise when you move your nail over it. So let me give you a demo of that. There, you heard that. So that is the sound it makes, and it does give it a little bit of feeling of grip, but not that much. Then the other thing which I noticed right off the bat is that this device here, the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G, is boxy. Boxy as in like you can feel that you are holding a box because the edges here are not curved, unlike other devices. The edges here are not curved, so yes, it is a pretty boxy feeling device, and it also sounds hollow when you tap on the back. And of course, look-wise, this is not the best looking device out there. You have a big chin, then you have a teardrop notch, you have big bezels, but again, this device here is around the $200 mark. Then let us talk about the display. So this here is a 6.6-inch PLS LCD panel. The display resolution here is awesome for the price, and as you can see, the pixels are good enough, the text is crisp and clear, the screen is getting bright enough, the viewing angles are okay, not super good but not super bad either. Then the other good thing about this A14 5G from Samsung is that you do have NFC for contactless payments, and you also have a 90 Hertz display. So if you want to use a faster refresh rate, you can do that with adaptive, or you can use the standard 60 Hertz in case you want to save battery. Talking about the battery, you have a 5000 milliamp hour battery, and the display here is no slouch. As you can see, scrolling is super smooth, no jitters, no lags. With respect to your bloatware, so here are all the apps which were installed on my device. Of course, your carrier might install their own applications. So I have the Google folder, then I have the Microsoft folder, and I have the Samsung apps as well. Let me see if we can remove the apps which we are not using. So let us say I don't want to use LinkedIn. Can I uninstall it? Yes, there it is. You can see we can uninstall the applications or the bloatware which you do not want to use some of those applications. I'm pretty sure Samsung will not let you remove their Samsung apps. So let us try to see if we can remove the Samsung Health application. In fact, it is giving me the option to uninstall it, and bam, there it is. I was able to successfully uninstall the Samsung app. Other than that, with respect to software, again, super surprising that if I go into the About Phone section, and herein, if I go into software information, you will notice that I am running Android 13. So this is the latest version of Android rolled out to the stable channel, and it is based on One UI 5.0. One UI 5.1 just rolled out a few days back, but super surprising and highly appreciative of Samsung that they are giving you a phone with Android 13 One UI 5.0 for around the $200 mark. With respect to the cameras here are decent enough, nothing super extraordinary. If you go pixel peeping, you are going to find it is not on par with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultras, the S23, the S22, or even for that matter the Google Pixels, but then again, you're not paying that price either. Then, with respect to your fingerprint scanner, so this side power button doubles up as the fingerprint scanner. It is super quick, no complaints in that regard either. It also comes with 2D face unlock, which again is super quick. Now, 2D face unlock is not going to work when it is dark, but when it is not dark, it is super fast as well. So all in all, the initial impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G are good enough for the money you pay for it. For a $200 device, this is an awesome, great deal. Of course, if you can spend another 100 more and get your hands on a Google Pixel 6a, that would be ideal. But if you are in a crunch situation, need an Android device right away, a smartphone which has awesome, great features like NFC, cameras are decent enough, you have a fast fingerprint scanner, a big display with nice, decent colors, then yes, the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is a great device.